Most people think they lack discipline. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is that your brain has been trained to avoid discomfort at all costs. Every notification, every scroll, every moment of instant pleasure teaches your mind the same thing. Comfort comes first. And after years of repetition, your brain stops chasing growth and starts chasing escape. That's why people feel motivated in the morning, then quit hours later. They wait to feel ready. They procrastinate. They negotiate with themselves. But here's the dangerous part. Your brain is always learning. Every time you avoid discomfort, your mind adapts to weakness. And eventually, hard things start feeling impossible. But this conditioning can be reversed. That's where the Lotus Method begins. The first stage is roots. Most people fail here because they chase goals they don't truly care about. A weak purpose creates weak action. And environment matters more than people think. Your phone beside your bed? Not neutral. Junk food always available? Not neutral either. Your environment silently shapes your behavior every day. Another mistake is trying to change overnight. Massive routines fail because the brain sees them as a threat. Real discipline grows differently. Small actions, repeated daily. One workout, one page read, one resisted distraction. Small wins create momentum, and momentum changes identity. The second stage is STEM. This is where you teach your brain to obey commands instead of emotions. The modern brain is addicted to hesitation. The moment something feels uncomfortable, it searches for distraction. One of the fastest ways to break this pattern is the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move. Before your brain has time to negotiate. Because hesitation feeds weakness, action destroys it. Then comes delayed gratification. Your brain wants rewards instantly. Fast entertainment, fast comfort, fast dopamine. But every time you resist an impulse, you strengthen self-control. And slowly, discomfort stops controlling you. The third stage is bloom. Most people think productivity means doing more. It doesn't. Productivity is protecting attention. Right now, focus is one of the rarest skills in the world. People can't stay focused for 10 minutes without checking something. That constant stimulation creates mental noise. Fake work feels productive because it keeps you busy. Real work feels uncomfortable because it requires depth. That's why deep focus became a competitive advantage. The Lotus Method uses time blocking. One task, one focus period. No multitasking, no random scrolling, because every interruption destroys momentum. And once you experience true focus, you realize how distracted you've been your entire life. The final stage is thrive. This is where discipline stops being something you do and becomes who you are. Most people fail because they rely on motivation. But real discipline survives bad moods, low energy, and stressful days. Another powerful tool is tracking behavior honestly. Because when people stop tracking, they start lying to themselves. And here's the truth. Failure doesn't destroy habits. Delay does. Missing one day is recoverable. Missing 2 starts a pattern. But the biggest transformation happens through identity. Stop saying, "I'm trying to become disciplined." Instead say, "I am disciplined." Because identity shapes behavior more than motivation ever will. So here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, choose one difficult habit. Wake up earlier, train consistently, read daily, work without distractions. Then apply the Lotus Method. Build strong roots. Strengthen the stem. Protect your focus. And thrive long enough for discipline to become part of who you are. Because in the end, your future is not controlled by talent. It's controlled by what your brain has been trained to repeat.